In the Chinese entertainment industry, touching moments between actors often happen when people least expect them. While interviews and promotional events are usually filled with light jokes and polite compliments, sometimes a single sincere sentence can suddenly change the atmosphere and leave a deep emotional impact on everyone watching. That is exactly what happened when popular Chinese actor Song Weilong unexpectedly said something heartfelt to actress Zhao Jinmai. What seemed like a simple comment quickly became one of the most talked about moments among fans. Many viewers admitted that they were not prepared for such a genuine exchange, and some even said the scene brought tears to their eyes. The moment took place during a relaxed interview session where both actors were discussing their experience working together. At first, the conversation was cheerful and filled with laughter. They shared behind-the-scenes stories from filming, talked about funny incidents on set, and described how the team often helped each other during long and exhausting shooting days. Fans watching the interview could clearly see the comfortable dynamic between the two stars. Their interaction felt natural and warm, which is something audiences always appreciate when actors promote a project together. However, the tone of the interview changed when the host asked a simple question: what impression they had of each other after working together. At that moment, Song Weilong did not respond immediately. Instead, he paused for a few seconds, appearing to think carefully about his words. His expression became more serious compared to the relaxed mood earlier in the interview. After the brief silence, he turned toward Zhao Jinmai and began speaking in a calm voice. He said that throughout the filming process, he realized that Zhao Jinmai was one of the most sincere and hardworking people he had ever worked with in the industry. According to him, even when filming schedules were extremely demanding, she always managed to bring a positive atmosphere to the set. Song Weilong explained that Zhao Jinmai often encouraged others around her without even realizing it. Her presence, he said, made the entire team feel more comfortable and motivated, especially during difficult scenes or long night shoots. As he continued speaking, Zhao Jinmai looked visibly surprised. She smiled shyly and slightly lowered her head, clearly not expecting such heartfelt praise during a public interview. But the moment that truly moved everyone came when Song Weilong added another sentence. In a softer tone, he said that if one day they no longer had the chance to work on the same project, he sincerely hoped Zhao Jinmai would continue to shine and achieve even greater success in the future. He said that she deserved many wonderful things in life because of her dedication, kindness, and passion for acting. The sentence was simple, yet the sincerity behind it was unmistakable. There was no dramatic tone or exaggerated wording. Instead, it felt like a genuine message from one colleague to another. For a brief moment after he finished speaking, the room fell silent. Even the host seemed slightly surprised by the emotional atmosphere that suddenly filled the interview. Zhao Jinmai looked deeply touched. She paused for a few seconds before letting out a small laugh, perhaps trying to ease the emotional tension in the room. However, viewers could see that she was clearly moved by what had just been said. When she finally responded, Zhao Jinmai said that working with Song Weilong had also been a meaningful experience for her. She described him as a very professional actor who always took his work seriously but also cared about the people around him. According to Zhao Jinmai, Song Weilong often helped create a supportive environment on set, making it easier for everyone to focus on their performances. She also mentioned that she had learned many things from observing his approach to acting and his dedication during filming. She added that during breaks between scenes, they often talked about many different topics, from acting techniques to daily life. Through those small conversations, they gradually developed a strong mutual understanding as colleagues. The interview clip quickly spread across social media platforms shortly after it was released. Fans began sharing the video widely, and within a short time, the moment had reached millions of viewers. Many fans commented that the interaction felt incredibly genuine. In an industry where promotional interviews can sometimes feel scripted or formal, seeing such a natural and heartfelt exchange was refreshing. Some viewers said the moment reminded them that actors, despite their fame and busy schedules, are still ordinary people who form meaningful connections with the colleagues they work with. Others admitted that they were unexpectedly emotional after watching the clip. A number of fans even joked that they started watching the interview casually, but ended up tearing up because of the sincerity in Song Weilong's words. Discussions about the moment continued to grow online. Many fans began analyzing the interview scene frame by frame, sharing screenshots and highlighting Zhao Jinmai's reaction when Song Weilong spoke. Some viewers noticed how she tried to hide her embarrassment by smiling and looking down, while others pointed out how Song Weilong appeared slightly nervous while delivering his message. For fans who had followed both actors for years, the interaction felt particularly meaningful. They believed it showed the deep respect the two artists had developed for each other while working together. There were also many comments expressing hope that Song Weilong and Zhao Jinmai would collaborate again in the future. Fans felt that their natural chemistry and comfortable interaction could bring even more memorable performances to the screen. Industry observers also paid attention to the viral moment. Some commented that it revealed a side of Song Weilong that audiences do not always see. Although he is often known for his calm and somewhat reserved personality, this moment showed his warm and sincere character. For Zhao Jinmai, the experience appeared to be a meaningful memory in her growing career. Receiving such heartfelt appreciation from a colleague is something many actors deeply value, especially in an industry where competition can be intense. Ultimately, what made the moment unforgettable was not dramatic storytelling or exaggerated emotions. Instead, it was the authenticity behind a few simple words spoken at the right time. Sometimes, a brief sentence can carry more emotional weight than a long speech. When words come from genuine respect and kindness, they have the power to touch people far beyond the immediate moment. For fans of Song Weilong and Zhao Jinmai, this unexpected exchange has now become one of the most memorable interactions between the two stars. Every time the interview clip resurfaces online, viewers continue to feel the same emotional warmth that first captured their attention. In the fast-moving world of entertainment, where news and trends change almost every day, moments like this remind people why they admire their favorite actors. Beyond the cameras, scripts, and public appearances, there are still genuine human connections that make these stories truly meaningful. And perhaps that is why so many fans said they were moved to tears. Not because the words were dramatic, but because they were honest.